2 weeks from Saturday, another step in the unification of the heavyweight title picture when WBC heavyweight champion Trevor Berbick takes on unbeaten Mike Tyson. Now, Tyson, of course, has a chance to be the youngest heavyweight champion ever. He is unbeaten with knockout after knockout. In fact, Tyson, the challenger, will be the favorite. Berbick respects his younger opponent, but at a news conference today in Las Vegas, well, he was still very, very confident that his experience will win out in the end.
I've been doing a good job. He's a good fighter. But now with me, I'm the champ. But it don't bother me, you know. He's trying to get what I want, what I have. And that's enough for me to think about.
Sounds confident, doesn't he?
Of course. They always sound confident. Then after the fight, it may sound different. You never know.
Well, Mike Tyson is with us now live from Los Angeles. Mike Tyson has every reason to be confident. Mike, you come in 27-0. You are favored to beat Trevor Berbick for the WBC title. Do you think that the public, because of your tremendous and quick success, expects too much out of you from every fight?
Well, no, Tom, I wouldn't say so, because when it really comes down to the facts, I really don't care what anyone expects. I'm capable and confident of my capabilities, and I'm sure of becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in history.
Mike, we heard what Trevor had to say about you. What do you have to say about him? After all, he is the champ. He's the best you've seen so far?
Well, on paper, I guess he is, but if he happens to get knocked out in 1 or 2 rounds, then what can we say?
I want to, you know, Mike, for every great athlete, if you're on a roll, somebody's going to try and knock you. People said when you were knocking out all those guys who went in 2 rounds, well, he can't go the distance. Then you had a couple of fights where you went the distance. Do you get fed up with the fans and media that always try and find something wrong with you?
No, not at all, because every great athlete and entertainer in general have to, you know, pay their dues and go through these kind of comments.
Mike, you're talking about paying your dues. You're just 20 years old. What's your hurry anyway? I mean, you got a lot of fighting ahead of you.
Well, there's no hurry. It's just that I accomplished everything, and I went through all the factors in getting at this stage, and I'm here at the right particular time, and I'm going to fight for the title and win.
Mike, you're younger than your opponent. You're stronger, I believe, most people would say, than Berbick. You're faster than Berbick. Is there any way in your mind that you can see you losing this fight?
No way. Perhaps if I chop off both of my arms.
Well, don't do that, Mike.
One last question for you. You've been through an awful lot. It's been well documented in feature articles in Sports Illustrated and whatnot. Your personal life, and then, of course, your manager tragically passing away a while back. What is it when you, if you do win the fight and you have that championship belt, what are you going to reflect back on in the ring?
Well, this is just one step to the unification. I only could count, you know, one step at a time. And the real goal is to accomplish by getting all 3 titles and unifying the division.
Do you have a timetable for that, Mike? Yeah, of course, you got to get through the next fight, but do you have any idea when you would like to do this?
Well, from the obligations to the contract with HBO, everything will be accomplished at the end of next year, I think, of '87.
All right, Mike Tyson, thank you so much for joining us live from Los Angeles. November 22nd is the date. You and Trevor Berbick for the WBC title. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Tom.
All right, Mike.